Hi, my name is Lucy Kamau, and I'm preparing this video for the hashtag Mji Wetu campaign. This is a campaign about better cities. Let's do these things for our city so that where we living is a better city. Yeah. So in week one, we're talking about public health issues, and I'll talk about solid waste management. And yeah, what we'd like to see better here. Solid waste, there's a way we currently handle it. I mean, there's a huge heap somewhere that is starting to rot in the hood, right in the neighborhood. I mean, it's smelly, it's an eyesore, it doesn't look good. If kids are out playing, you're really concerned, where are they at? Yeah. Then every time it rains, we have flooding because drainages were blocked, because our solid waste, which was not well managed, made its way into the waste stormwater drainages, and then it's clogged, and the whole thing. Then they find their way to the rivers, and our rivers are looking like something else. Then the water we consume is also contaminated, all because of how we are managing our solid waste. Yeah. So it's an eyesore, and I'll go straight to suggesting a couple of suggestions. One being waste compaction, right from the house, right from our offices, compacting the waste. Waste compaction means reducing the volume of the waste. Yeah. So you have a carton that is occupying so much volume. If you're disposing it, let's compact it. What compacting does, it reduces the space in your internal storage, in your office, in your home. It then, very often you take your waste downstairs, or you take it somewhere common for it to be stored. Reduces that space. All the way, the transporting vans, I mean, now they can carry much more waste. And to the landfill, be it Dandora, be it to whichever, Nairobi, yeah, so to Dandora, then we also need less space there. We need to occupy less space there. So the second aspect is waste separation. And in this case, I'm just talking about things that we can start doing right from our own personal spaces, from our houses, from our offices, from your desk. This is something you can actually start doing, yeah? So waste separation. I've seen some casual dustbins around in Nairobi with 3 or a couple of compartments, yeah? And that's the idea. However, I'm not sure how well they're being utilized, because I also don't know how well the education was done. And there's something I like that Mutua Mateka mentioned at the day they were talking about this hashtag MjiWetu campaign and why they've been doing it and what they were doing it. And they were like, any campaign is as good as the smallest denominator in the city. So until everyone in this city understands separation, until even the pupils, the students in schools, primary schools, all the way, as soon as someone is generating trash and they are wondering, what do I do with this? Until all these people understand, our campaigns are basically not useful, yeah? So it's as good as the smallest denominator of the society. Everyone has to know. So waste separation. I came across a research, and it showed that it was done by JICA, and UN talked about it in a certain report, how the bulk, 51% of the waste we produce is food waste. Yeah? If we put food waste aside, then in Nairobi, we are surrounded by so many agricultural communities, whether be it urban agriculture or guys who are doing agriculture in larger scales. This is stuff they can use, be it compost, be it to feed their animals, depending on how soon it gets there. So that means we can reduce Dandora by 51% if we actually separate food, and food is channeled into places where it can be used in other ways. It can decompose, and we put it back in the soil, and we have food. Then the next thing is plastics. We always have these guys walking around looking for plastics. If we kept the plastics aside and they go on to the recycling, I mean, we really have also reduced Dandora by that percentage. Instead of taking it there, then they try to pick it from there. I mean, how about just enable that chain? And the next one is paper, which is also mainly recyclable paper. Yeah? So we separate it from source. Then by the time the garbage companies collect it, it's being collected and being taken to the respective areas. Then a landfill is no longer an issue for Nairobi. I mean, it's no longer an issue for any city. And again, yeah, we have less smells in the garbage, in the garbage post, I mean, wherever it is, in a compound or around us. Yeah. The third aspect is just being conscious of how much waste we generate. And this one, I just want to pick one area, plastic bags that we use for shopping. as in the old-fashioned kyodo, like a bag that you can use and reuse. I know in this country we don't have a lot of government policy around it, but people like Rwanda have implemented it. In South Africa, they charge you like a small amount of money for every time you need to buy a paper bag from the supermarket. So this makes you bring the other paper bags, because you have a lot of clean paper bags in the house. If you think about what they're doing, they're just collecting, and then you go to the supermarket and you just get new ones. How about if you took these ones with you for shopping, then you don't need more, yeah? Or alternatively, get those bags that you can clean and keep using. And traditionally, we have the kyodos that that were traditional. How about we just use this thing, yeah? Because like you remember the other time it was flooding in Nairobi, they actually reported these bags are the ones that had gone into the stormwater drains and made their way towards trying to get the river, but they are not able to. They block the whole system and it comes back to us, yeah? This is something we can start doing tomorrow, yeah? Let's take a recyclable bag to the supermarket with us. They'll be happy. When they can save our costs, they'll be happy, yeah, to do that. Yes, and I think that's small initiatives that we can have from a personal level. We take it upon ourselves to do it. I think we reduce our waste and we have a cleaner, better city. Yeah, that's my contribution. Vote for me at the link provided below.